Hello Python coders, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to learn how we can build a digital clock using Python. This is gonna be a GUI application, so we are going to use tkinter module. Tkinter package is shipped with Python as a standard package, so we don't need to install anything to use it. Now tkinter is a very powerful package. If you already have installed Python, you may use idle, which is the integrated IDE that is shipped with Python, and this idle is written using tkinter. Sounds cool? So from this tkinter package we are going to use various methods. First is tk method to create the window for our application. Then we are going to use title method to set the title, and label method to add a label to our window. Now this label is going to be our digital clock, and then we are going to use pack method to pack the label in the window, config method to set configurations for this label, and then after method to change the time after x milliseconds. And then we are also going to use time module to access the time of system. So to do that we are going to use strf time method to get the system time. First let's see the steps of implementation to have a better understanding of the code. So this is the digital clock we are going to build by the end of this project. Step 1 is to import the modules. So we are going to import everything from the tkinter module and only the strf time method from time module. Then in step 2 we will create window for our application and set the title. Now this is the window, as you can see, this is the window part and here is our title. Then in step 3 we will create a label. To create the label we are going to use label method and pass this clock to it, and then set some properties for this label. So I'm going to set font equals to Arial and font size 160 and bold. Now this font styling is for this time. And then background color equals to blue and foreground color equals to white. This is the foreground color. And then in step 4 we are going to pack this label and set some properties for this label too. So we set anchor equals to center to align this label, that is our time, in center of this window. Then fill equals to both and expand equals to yes. We are going to see the working of these two parameters in the next video when we write the code. And then in step 5 we will define a function to display the time. So we are going to access system time using the strf time method and then save it in string variable, and then we set the configurations for this label, and in this we set text equals to string because we want to display the time in this label. And then we are going to use after method to change the time in 1000 milliseconds, and finally we will call this time method which we have defined here, and in the end, as we always do, we will call main loop method. Main loop is an infinite loop used to run the application, and it will wait for an event to occur and process the event as long as the window is not closed. In the next video we are going to write this code together, so I'll see you in the next video.